everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to prepare chinchin with honey. Wow, this is a new recipe and trust me, it is a special sweet recipe. You will not like to miss it. So please, if you know you are joining this channel for the very first time, don't forget to press the subscribe button and subscribe to Achieve Pastries. Always drop comment and like and share my videos. Thank you for those joining me for the very first time. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Oh, thank you to my wonderful people. So let's start the preparation right now. So for this wonderful recipe, I have my flour. I also have my Siemens butter. This is called Siemens butter, 250 grams of Siemens butter. I also have my egg, unbeat egg. I have 3 here. I also have my pig milk, evaporated pig. I'm using pig actually, but I refuse to show you guys the name, so in case it's any problem coming up. And this is my baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. My nutmeg. This is nutmeg. I'll be using this nutmeg. Trust me, the taste of this one is wow. And also my A and Shine honey. This is the very important ingredient needed for this particular bake work. Today's baking is gonna be so different because of this honey. So I'll be using it. The first thing is my flour. I'll make sure I filtered my flour. This flour is already filtered. I add my 1 teaspoon of baking powder to it. After adding my 1 teaspoon of baking powder, I also make use of milk flavor. This is called milk flavor. Man, the smell and the taste is so lovely. So I add my milk flavor to it, then I stir it. And after stirring the dry flour with the milk flavor and also the baking powder, I make sure I stir it very well. As we can see, the bowl is very small, so I think I have to convert it into a bigger bowl. So that's what I'm doing right now. I convert it to a bigger bowl and make sure that everything enters the bigger bowl, so when I'm stirring it and mixing the other liquid ingredients, so they won't pour on the floor. So I stir it very well. Stir it very well to make sure both the milk flavor and the baking powder mixed very well. Make sure I removed everything from the other bowl to the bigger one. Everything and mix it very well and stir continuously to make sure they are well mixed. As you can see, you cannot see the yellow color of the milk flavor again because it's been mixed with the flour. The next thing right now is my nutmeg. This is my nutmeg. I'll have to grind my nutmeg, and after blending the nutmeg, filter it and add to the dry flour already, which you have mixed your baking powder and your milk flavor, your powdered milk flavor. So I ground my nutmeg very well. Make sure I ground it so there will not be any seed of the nutmeg. Blend it very well. The taste of this nutmeg in this particular chinchin is so lovely. I love the taste of nutmeg in my chinchin. It is really heavily. So right now, this is my nutmeg. I filtered it and I added it to the already mixed flour and baking powder with the milk flavor. I mix it very well. As you can see, I mix it very well. Make sure I stir it very well. I still feel like the bowl is small, so I added it to a bigger bowl and mix it, because this other one I still feel is smaller, so I don't want my ingredient to pour on the floor. This is my egg. Right now I'll break the egg and add to the flour. I'll break the second one and also add to it. Man, I really want this my chinchin to be so yummy. This is the third one. I would have added, but because the flour is not much, so I'm making use of just 2 big eggs. I think I can no longer turn it again. No, I added my butter, my Siemens butter, 250 grams of Siemens butter, but trust me, I'm not putting everything. I just divide it into 2, like 125 grams, and added to it because I want it to be so yummy. This is going to be buttered chinchin. And my pig milk, my evaporated pig milk, I added it little by little and stir with my hands. The main ingredient is here, my honey. I added my honey and turn it very well with my hand. You can see I've created a dough. Added little quantity of my honey. After adding it, I stir with my hand to create a dough. It's really not easy turning this. To mix everything is really not easy, but I have to do it. I mix it very, very well to make sure the honey enters it very well. After mixing my honey, this is it. You can see I have created a dough. Right now, it's time for me to cut my chinchin. I place it on a soft surface, added dry flour to it so that it will not stick. And now I'm cutting it after using my rolling stick to roll it on the dried surface where I sprinkled flour. I cut it using my pizza cutter. This is the way I cut it using pizza cutter. Instead of using knife to cut it, it will take time, so I have to use pizza cutter to cut it. And this is how it looks like. It is fast for those doing it for commercial purpose. This is a better way for you to cut your chinchin. You can see this is a better way to cut your chinchin using the pizza cutter. The flour you're seeing on the surface of it is to make sure it doesn't stick. I cut everything using my pizza cutter. So this is how it works. This is how it works. It works faster, and like I said initially, it saves time and energy. Instead of using knife and be cutting it one, you use the pizza cutter to make it so easy for you. Don't forget, always apply a dry flour on the surface before putting your dough and using your rolling stick on it. So right now you can see this is how it is. It's moving faster and faster. I've cut like 3 sets right now. It's moving faster and faster. You can see it's not sticking with each other because I'm using dried flour on it. I'm sprinkling dry flour on it. On the surface there was dry flour, and I make sure the dry flour touches the chinchin so it won't stick. And this is the result, the output of it. You can see the chinchin I cut, they are not sticking with each other. They are all very nice. So the next thing to do is to put this in the... After frying the chinchin, you have to pour the already fried chinchin in a pan and allow it to get cold. Wow, the taste of my chinchin is wow, so lovely. Please, if you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Thank you.